You know, I was looking at that picture in the bedroom. Those are 20mm cannons. 4 20mm cannons. They had hitting power. I remember shooting at a hut. Oh yeah, we were doing ground striking, that's all we did. I shot at a hut. I don't know why. I thought I saw something in there. Maybe a gunner or something. I just shot a hut, just flew apart. These rounds they were about that long, like that. And they're cannons, they weren't a rifle. You know, those smooth bore. Whew. It's a very flat trajectory. You know, the Americans were smarter in a way. We had machine guns in the wings too. We could change them overnight. We could have up to 6 machine guns in each wing. Or we'd have, say, 3 machine guns or 4 machine guns in each wing. And then we could change to 4 20mm cannons. We didn't have both at the same time. We would switch. It was done from the top. Things were there to accept both kinds of munitions. In fact, the Hurricane became famous as being a very patient aircraft to accept all sorts of things. There were hurry bombers that carried bombs, up to 500-pound bombs. And there's a famous cartoon from the time. You see a great big bomb like this, a little hurricane perked on top. The guy says, "Aren't you carrying things a bit too far?" Expecting a bit too much. Was a bit of a joke. But the Hurricane was a fine aircraft. It was a very hard one to destroy. They were very tough and well built. Now they weren't elegant. They didn't have that lovely Spitfire wing, you know, but they didn't have the elegance of the Spitfire. But they did a wonderful job. The majority of the British aircraft in the Battle of Britain were Hurricanes, not Spitfires. Spitfires were all the glory, but the Hurricane was the workhorse. Anyway, I was going to say about munitions. We had 303 machine guns, 303 caliber. The Americans had 50 caliber machine guns, which was much more effective. Much flatter trajectory, better range, and more hitting power. And one of the things that Britain was criticized for in the Battle of Britain was that we had only 303 machine guns. No, 303s, because the 30 caliber, and it was a fair objection, but in a way it fit the industrial situation in Britain at the time. We were able to produce 303 machine guns and the ammunition for them in adequate quantities, whereas if we had opted for .5, we might have not been able to match the requirement.